Welcome back everyone. Today we're continuing the trip to visit every zoo in the country with a day out at Newquay Zoo. This is something we're starting to see more and more, sign language in zoos, I think museums as well. I love it, it's really inclusive. This is quite cool in the Tropic House. You can come above the enclosure to this elevated area to which you're more of a height of the birds. There's also free roaming geckos. They have got some nice signs out about the animals and about conservation, what you can do at home, but each individual species sign doesn't actually say what's actually causing their troubles, like these guys are endangered. I'm going to guess hunting and habitat destruction, but it doesn't say, and it would be interesting to actually know. I like that sort of information on signs. This is a greater Vassa parrot, Madagascar's only parrot. And they've got a great sign here in front of the Lynx enclosure about enrichment for the animals. I love zoos doing this. think the black crown crane enclosure used to contain some kind of cat, looking at those platforms there. According to the map, there's a Madagascar walkthrough. It seems like it's not here anymore, and there's something big being constructed behind this barrier. I think that used to be the Madagascar walkthrough. I wonder what's coming in its place. The red panda enclosure is pretty cool with some very big trees in it. Because now I can't find them. You can just see the red panda's fur there in that tree. Very hidden away.
Oh yeah, right.
This is a fishing cat enclosure, and they're always notoriously hard to see in zoos. I don't think we're going to have much luck today. Somewhere in this enclosure is the Vietnamese pheasant, which is now extinct in the wild. It's been extinct since 2000. There's only 1,000 left in the world, all in captivity. They've got some great signage on the projects they do around the world, and that's information I realised I'd like to know what zoos are doing to help the environment. That's the whole point of a zoo, is to help the world and the animals in it. And here is a list of some of the projects they're doing. Feel free to pause and have a bit of a read. There's quite a lot they're getting on with. Brilliant to see. So we've got Asian short-clawed otters in a very Asian-themed environment. I think the only thing I'll say is otters are very intelligent, and you normally see a lot more enrichment and like little slides to go on, things to climb over. This is a bit bare bones for an otter in my opinion. A big bit of credit to the enclosure though. This stream that flows through is a natural stream. So depending on rainfall, it fluctuates throughout the year from being shallow to deep, which obviously is very good enrichment. So it gives them a more natural environment to live in when you get in a normal zoo. I said earlier about the signs not saying what's damaging the species population. The otter one actually does about habitat loss and pollution, and saying no to single-use plastic. You can help them. Also quite heavily impacted by the pet trade in Asia and things like otter calves, so there's a lot impacting otters. Well, that brings us to the end of Newquay Zoo. It is a really nice little zoo. They've done a lot with the space. Got things like zebras and wildebeest here, which is incredible to fit those in, and with a good paddock as well. I love the signage about enrichment. That's brilliant, and the work they're doing. I love when zoos just tell you what they're doing around the world and how they're helping. That's what it's all about, and that's incredible to see that. It's also nice to see that they're so big on the enrichment as well though. Like, I was a little critical of the otters, I'll admit, thinking that the enclosure itself should have all round more in it. But the fact that overall across the year with the water levels changing, that's something that a normal zoo just cannot do. Like, I suppose you can artificially produce a machine that does that, but it just does it completely naturally. So that's top notch. Love that sort of thing when they really use the environment to the animal's advantage. That's what all zoos should be doing. And when that's not possible, then trying to find a way of artificially doing it. The tropical house, fantastic. Really warm in there. A lot of free roaming animals. I'm not really sure how they stopped the geckos getting out of that bit. I couldn't really see a barrier that prevented them, but there must be, well, maybe there's some water or something. Actually, there was some water. I wonder if the water's how they did it. I didn't think of that. But yeah, even free roaming geckos in that area. That's just so cool. I've never seen that before in a zoo to have geckos that are free roaming, but I think there probably is water that's doing it. Yeah, I'm going to really look back at the footage and see if I'm right about that one, because I was trying to work out how they weren't getting out into the rest of the building. But yeah, brilliant zoo. Really recommend it. They're in partnership with Wild Planet Trust, which I think is part of how they get to do all these projects around the world. Really big credit to that. I think there are other zoos in that partnership as well, so let's hope they keep doing it, keep growing, keep fixing the world. But I think that brings us to the end of today. Thank you for joining me. If you'd like to join me on the rest of this trip around zoos of the UK, then please feel free to subscribe. But remember, you're important, and hope to see you next time. Bye guys.